trying when I know there's something to live for. I keep fighting, but I know I'm losing the battle. I keep trying when I know there's something to live for. You're not the only one. I keep fighting, but I know I'm losing the battle. I keep trying when I know there's something to live for. I'm the only one. Yo, what's up? What's up? This is Cashapp Ray Hanma, one versus a million. And yes, here to bring it back to you. Okay, this is part two. I might as well mark it as part two of our review of Superman and Lois. And to me, as I will say, if I've not said it in the last stream, this is an awesome show. Despite, the feminist elements within it. But I have to say, this is the best show, best depiction of the character of Superman in the name of how it should be, right? So we're gonna get into this, and we may not be able to get to it all, as I have taken my notes of this, and so there may be a part three where we may get it all, the rest of it in part three. But yes, but we have to cover this as I'm hitting scene by scene, almost scene by scene, the things that I find relevant for me to talk about. So so let's get into it. So thank you. And but before we get into it, let's thank all of our donors and all those who bless the channel. Thank you, brother Roastmaster One. Appreciate you, big bro. Appreciate you, man, for that. Greatly appreciate you always. Thank you, brother. A1 Day One. So so let's get into it. In the beginning, we're going to start with the fourth episode. So that's where we left off with, where we see Superman and Junior, and Jordan went out to this wooded area to put out this fire, before it spread. And Superman, he ended up having to leave Jordan there because he heard another disturbance, because he heard, Lois' voice. But she wasn't actually in trouble. It was whatever that figure's name is, whatever you want to call her. She's like, to me, like I mentioned before, she's like Black Canary, what she is. But I would say like more like 3 times the strength of her, of her shockwaves from her voice that she emits. This is like a whole new level where she can mimic different, sounds and different people's voices. So, which I find fascinating, if you ask me. That's one element right there, aside from the typical what we've seen like with Black Canary indeed, where she has her powers, with her shockwaves from her mouth. But this, because this is on a whole new level. Because I've never seen that before. So that kind of fascinated me, where I'm like, damn, she can tear a person apart, but with her power. So, and it's crazy because of how her mask, changes shape, and based on that shape, she's able to emit like a certain different kind of power with her shockwaves that she emits from her head. So, which is awesome. But yeah, so that's what it was. And but yeah, so that wasn't until he wouldn't realize, oh shit, hell, it's not Lois. What the hell's going on? So that's basically old girl just fucking with Superman's head. But in our next scene, when I found it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool with Superman. Seeing him doing that. Playing father and shit. Showing the traditional father role. Oh man, he's definitely one awesome supportive husband to his wife, man. Motherfucker can't say shit, and therefore with that kind of love and support, which a lot of modern women don't appreciate, is something that they should, you know, because he was up there, man. Them boys is arguing over a damn sweater. the way he walked up there, like he was like the way he looked at it, he was like, "What the hell? What's going on?" He was like, give me this damn shirt." Damn it! Yeah, your mother's down there recovering them. She don't need this shit. All right, I need y'all to go out. Damn it, do something. All right, do something, but don't bother your mother. Don't bother your mother. All right. So I thought that was awesome. Uh, and the boys, just feuding with each other like typical brothers do. And they get over it. And that's one thing too I can say with this show is that at least with them two brothers, they may have gotten into it with each other, with one not keeping one secret and shit, and then telling the parents and all that typical shit. But I like how they never stayed angry with each other. That's one thing I like, that was awesome. Because they always came back around, like how brothers should. And it was like, hey, bro, I got your back, man, with anything you need. So, and yes, but yeah, and Lois, she's talking to Clark, expressing about how she still want to investigate Bruno. She's she's telling Clark that the doctor they was looking for work at the hospital. Bruno founded funded the hospital Bruno funded basically. Oh wow, which is 200 mil. Yeah, Bruno funded the hospital. So basically, she's trying to scheme a way to find a way to get into what she does. She gets into the hospital that Bruno funded, and so she can investigate Bruno closer. In which case, little does she know, Bruno's already hip to her ass. But, huh. But, and as a supportive husband Clark is, he doesn't want her to continue to investigate. He wants her to focus on healing. But the element that which they show that we all are aware of, is the fact that a lot of modern women, they don't like to listen. She was so headstrong about it. When I'm like, hey, you could have left the dude alone, and let him do his thing, which is he was doing all for the great girl. But then again, still, but I can't really say that because, anyway, let's get into it. But yeah, it's all in the name will make sense. Any man in his right mind, will want his woman, his wife, definitely in that condition to, when she's ill, to chill and not be doing shit, and to listen to her man. Not be on trying to get all emotional and all that shit, and then just then use the fact that she's sick or that she's ill, whatever of some kind, as an excuse, to try to garner some damn some sympathy and everything and shit enough to where you'll end up caving in and to giving into what she wants you to do. So, and that's what he eventually does. So I'm like, Clark, Clark, come on, man. So, going along, Sarah chose to stay with her dad after her mom slapped her.
That devastated her. She was pissed. I mean, hey, and the mother deserved it. She deserved it. For her being a gynocratic ass bitch. And her daughter told her the truth. Like I said, she want to be also bossy and shit, and that's probably why dad went to go cheat and mess with another woman. Another woman that was not looking for him to be all. I mean, just not looking to be all bossy and shit. Trying to be on some Captain Marvel shit in a damn relationship. So yeah, like it makes sense. He wants something softer, something with a softer tone, something that's feminine. And hell, he found it. Because he found it. Hell, Chrissy is nowhere near, in my opinion, on the same level in feminism as Lana is, as you'll clearly see. But yeah, but Lana was wrong. She got mad and upset because her daughter told her that's the truth. Therefore, that's why she slapped her daughter. Which because it should not be taken lightly. Because if it was the father that slapped her, oh, y'all be all ready to bring all hammer down on him. Plus two, damn it, with her going for being the mayor. Come on, man. She'll be trying to aim more to make that man feel so much like shit, man. To where she'll be doing it to where in the sense it will seem like that she's getting off on it. But yeah, but Lana kept blowing up her phone trying to talk to her, and Sarah's not trying to talk to her, which is understandable, because your mother needs to know that hey, the same vigor that will be displayed if the father done that needs to be displayed towards the mother. And as the father, I would be like, if I was Kyle, I would have been like, hey, she's staying with me for a good while until I feel that she should come back. After you showed me that you can do better, that you have your emotions under control, which she don't. Well, a lot of women don't, which is what they have no problem in this show having these women expressing that they don't have their emotions under control like they should. Hell, and the man that I found in there in this show that's not scared to check these women is hell, General Lang. So but yeah, but after Lana kept blowing up her phone, Kyle took it from her and was like, "Hey," and told Lana, he was like, "Hey, we need to talk." I was like, "Ooh, okay, so shit. Is this where this motherfucker fully gonna let his nuts drop and hit the concrete or what? Or is he gonna get bitch made and get all soft on her and shit?" I mean, not coming at her like like super super pissed and shit. Not saying that motherfucker shouldn't come at her like being pissed off, for what she did, but coming at her at such a strong, stern level to let her know, hey, you cannot do that shit again. You are not going to abuse our daughter damn it, you are not gonna go into this thing where you're gonna fuck her mind up with this physical abuse that you're trying to inflict upon our daughter because your ass cannot control your fucking emotions. But yeah, next scene. But John Henry went to Clark to tell him that he found Tech, his doppelganger, made for Bruno, the doppelganger, which is of this Earth. But at the same time, Clark tells him that him and Lois went to go see his sisters, the doctor, and John Henry he was kind of pissed, man, about that, because yeah, he was wanting to introduce her to everybody himself. He was wanting to try to like to baby step it, and he's not trying to get her involved, thus putting her in danger. Because he's considering the fact of, okay, what she went through with her actual brother of this Earth. And with him having connections with Bruno. So yeah, he came in here pissed. He was like, hey man, did I tell you, man, not to talk to her? He didn't give a damn he was Superman, He came into him like a brother, like, hey man, giving him one of those like brotherly scoldings, like, hey man, I told you to do that, blah blah, to talking to my sister, man, because I ain't trying to get her involved and shit, And Superman was apologetic, about it, so which was cool. That he went there to talk to her, asking about his doppelganger's connection with Bruno. John went to his girlfriend Candace's house. Now this one was something else. Where he went to his girlfriend's Candace's house to look for her, went to her trailer because she stays with her dad. And her dad answers the door. Look like on some Joe Dirt shit. And this motherfucker, he all look like he's on some schemy ass, grimy ass shit. And he's like, nah, she's not here, she's gone. So yeah, and as he's about to leave and shit, John Candace's dad tells him, to stop spreading lies about him, stealing his truck and shit, and selling what they call it, the Kryptonite X, the X Kryptonite drug or some shit. And he was like, hey, I ain't telling no lies. You basically stole my truck. Because he looked at his truck and was like, hey, that's a nice truck you got there. How much you paid for it and shit? Asking unnecessary ass questions. Like, what the hell's wrong with this dude? Like, he's coming off all super suspect, off the rip, obvious suspect. So therefore, boom, his truck came up missing, and shit. So it's easy to put two and two together. Candace, she didn't like it, but even though it was the truth, she didn't. So she left. She left John. She was like, I don't care what you say. My dad, he wouldn't do that. Why would you do that? Why would you say that shit? Because my dad. Hey, what's up, brother? He's like, why would you say that? Because my dad, because we live in a trailer, because of this, blah, blah. And John is like telling her, no, it's the logical conclusion of it all, that your dad is, in fact, on some shady shit. And he's the one that stole my damn truck. So So therefore, he confronted John. John basically, he didn't buckle down. He told him to his face. He said, "Straight up, yeah, you did it, damn it." And then her dad, Candace's dad, rocks him one good time. Hits him real quick to the face and left a mark on him. I'm like, ooh, may have been different now if that was Jordan. Jordan, the one with superpowers, because by God, he would have played it off. So, brother She, what's up, bro? Yeah, so he would have played it off, you know what I mean? But with John, who doesn't have powers, with that mark on his face, oh my God, you think his parents weren't gonna see that shit and ask questions? Ah, this dude, this Joe Dirt motherfucker done fucked up. Oh shit. That's all I was thinking about. I was like, oh man, he done fucked up. Oh, okay. Yeah, so but he hit him after John told his ass, hey, you don't want everybody to know you're a crap dad. Oh shit. Which case, hey, he kind of ran his mouth a little bit on his own turf, but hey, so I don't know. In a way, I guess it's fitting, you know what I mean? Some dudes, hey, would have pulled a pistol out on a motherfucker, tell him get the fuck off my yard, talking your bullshit. Yeah, so because I'd have met some of the grimiest bastards, more so than her dad. But yeah. But her dad tells him as he leaves, he's like, keep it up, damn it, and it'll be more than my fist. I'm like, ooh, and you came with a threat too? Oh no, you done fucked up. Oh shit. But yeah, the next thing, John Henry tells Clark after fussing with him a little bit, yeah, that's about him seeing his sister. Yeah, Sam's upset with Jordan because he has satellite photos of him putting out the fire in the woods, in the wooded area. So he decides to take him to the barbershop, present him, with a damn outfit too. So I'm like, damn, so granddad showing concern, hooking you up. And they're like right at the damn barbershop too. And Jordan, he's looking like, damn, I gotta cut my hair? Yeah, cut that shit. Meant for men to have long ass hair anyway. The hell? No, you out there, damn it, you putting in work. Shit, saving people. And also fighting all kind of damn beings. Right along with your dad. Or on your own. And you want a good costume so you don't, so you won't reveal who the hell you are. This motherfucker gave him a weird costume. I'm like, damn, he gave him a costume that has some damn goggles on it and shit. I'm like, I can't really clown my boy with the damn goggles, man, because I rock with Naruto, Uzumaki, who, Naruto Nation for life, who had goggles, in his beginning adventures. So yeah, he got pissed. Yeah, Jordan got mad and disrespected his granddad. When his granddad tells him, when he said it's about him being responsible enough to be a hero. And Jordan said, like, what that means. And I'm looking like,
What the fuck? You pull out your belt, granddad. Pull out your belt and whoop his little ass. I don't give a damn he got powers or not. Whoop his ass. Matter of fact, yes, you should have already been in them, thought about that shit, them had a belt of kryptonite on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And whoop his ass. Motherfucker, what? This is a 4-star general. Sit your ass down, boy, and follow orders like a good soldier. 4-star general of the United States Army. Sit your ass down. But Jordan, he gets out, boom, and just walks off and shit, leaves the car and walks out. Best believe, his parents, is going to find out and, chastise his ass. Yep, and so the next scene, just like I said, oh, man. Lois, she sees John, the one with no powers. He comes in the house with the mark on his face. And like the typical, how kids do, they try to, we try to show them it, the side that is not damaged, from the, that has no bruises, when we get into our scuffles and shit or, get jumped by motherfuckers. So, but she's like, come here. He was trying to go upstairs. He was like, oh, fuck you. So he came down, turned around, knowing that when she sees his face, she asked, she was like, what happened to your face? But he kept in mind, good son shit right here. Good son shit. And there's also man shit too, as I applaud. He said, no, she's like, shoot, no, don't worry about it, Mom, because he knows his mom's, his dad's following the orders of his dad. Saying like, hey, don't stress your mom out with shit, because of her healing, with her going through chemo and shit, chemo treatments and all that, dealing with the pains, the in and out pains of that, and knowing I have family members, a couple of family members, that went through that, and me seeing her going through what she went through, that kind of messed with me. So again, I'll say screw cancer. But yeah, so that's on some real shit, man. You got no choice but to respect John for that. You know what I mean? Oh, why would you want to be quick to get your mama into some shit? You know what I mean? When you try to seek out to handle it, as a man on your own. I was like that around his age. Because, these boys just turned 16. So, they're twins. So next thing, Cal checks Alana in person when it was at this restaurant. It would seem like the favorite restaurant, the whole damn town. Where everybody like to go to. They was there chilling, a restaurant diner. And he got on her about that a little bit, but I'm like, damn, I wish he would came a little bit more sternly towards her, like looking at her with a serious, stern look. Hey, we are not going to be putting up with this bullshit. All right. But went on between me and you. Hey, it's settled, done. You made your choice, damn it, to keep on acting like that and shit, to keep on trying to act like you're trying to keep me in orbit and shit. Think I'm going to stay in your orbit. And just waiting around and pleading with you and shit. Oh, that you'll let me come back home, kind of shit. Nah, bitch. That's why I gave you that damn divorce. I'm done. I'm not going through that shit. No. But what you're not going to do, bitch, is take that shit out on our daughter. That was completely foul, and that is not acceptable, mayor or not. That's how I'm like, damn, something around those lines, So, what's going on? Like, damn. So, but Cal, he was there to
Even though he didn't come that stern, I still didn't have no problem with how he handled the situation, though, in that format. So, with him basically trying to help ease his daughter, to forgive his mom, to forgive her mom, and to give her a chance, and he just basically do things better. Telling her mother, hey, do things better, by her, and understand that your mother, she agrees that she's not going to make that same mistake again, and she pleads with her too. Lana, she tells her, hey, I'll never make that mistake again, I promise. So yeah, like a lot of children ain't heard that before, and still, repeat, or even worse. But yeah, so but Kyle also just suggested Sarah for her to, work at the diner to help with her emotional distresses. Well, taking on a responsibility is that, at her age, which I assume she's 16 too. So would you be like, yeah, around what? You can say her first job. Yeah, that'll be good for her, learn some shit. Learn how to deal with people, customer service, and all that. So, yeah. Uh, let's see. Yeah, because I'm going to cover my notes. Clark. but Cal, he tells her too, hey, Lana, after she made that promise, he was like, hey, we're going to hold you to that shit. So I will say that he said that. We're going to the next thing. Clark comes home from talking to John Henry, and Lois questions him on where he's been because it shouldn't have taken him that long to get back from the store. I'm like, girl, what? Like, shut up, he's back. You ain't got shit to worry about. Y'all in the same damn town. So if it takes him that man a little longer to get fucking back from fucking store, so fucking be it. You ain't gonna be in trouble. He can hear from all around the world. Y'all there in Smallville, he can hear shit that's going on there in China. Go there, take care of that real quick, and come back. So there should be no reason why you question your husband on some shit like that. Come on, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't take you that long to go to the store and get some snacks, for the movie. I'm like, sit down, stop it. But Clark, he's like, I'm like, man, stop it, Clark. Stop it. Even though she's sick, man, he's trying to, part of being supportive by trying to not like stress her out and shit. So yeah, I mean, but no, yeah, you can still be a little stern with her, man. And show her that you ain't letting her get away with her bullshit. But Lois tells Clark that she's upset that he told the boys not to bother her with anything, and it told them to, just have discussions about the case without her because, they don't want to stress her out. Hey, it's understandable. But she's all being super emotional about saying like, those are my sons, and I'm like, which is then again at the same time, I can't blame her because hey, she's she's still their mother, even though she's going through that. So she's going to show that naturally, that natural motherly concern. So, and with them adding that element within this show, yeah, I believe, yeah, that also helped to strengthen the impact of this show. And I like to see that. Um, and she mentions, so I can see, yeah, she mentions about like, okay, that he had, about John having a black eye, uh and what you call it, Jordan walks in after they ask John who hit him in his eye. Jordan walks in uh, and they asked him, "Hey, do you know who stole John's truck? Did you know somebody just stole your brother's truck, man?" And Jordan had a look on his face like, because he was there at the school when John brought it up to Candace, about the issue. Okay, that he believes that her dad stole the truck, which he did. Sold it off and shit, but they got the truck back. Um, so yeah, but at the same time, before Clark could fully deal with the situation within his family, you know, right then and there, he ends up getting an alert from Sam at the DOD. Then he tells Superman that that his blood, was stolen by Bruno because the DOD had it. And Superman's like, "What the hell? This ain't the first time I've seen where Superman uh, had his blood taken from him." And I forgot which edition of Superman I've seen that. It's probably like once or twice in two different versions of Superman, possibly, or was it just that one? But yeah, but either way, but he was shitty, right, and rightly so, because Sam, with the guilty face, but he came real. Uh, he don't, and I dig that too. He don't hide secrets from Clark that damn long. You know, I wouldn't put it, past anybody. Damn it, I wouldn't put it past him if he was still like holding some kind of a secret, still, holding some up his sleeve, not unveiling all his cards. But he tells him, he's like, "Yeah, we did it. We took it, man, because, which was, I understand him too. You can't blame General Lang for that. You can't blame Sam for that, man, because why? Because hell, if they come across a threat, like they did before, yeah, from the past two seasons, yeah, you would want to build some damn weapons to help defend yourself without just being regular humans. And this motherfucker coming towards you damn with all kind of damn powers and shit. Yes, you want something, damn it, that's strong enough that will blast their ass all the way back. Come on. But then again, at the same time, I understand Superman. So yeah. But but Sam tells him, that they took it from him while he was unconscious, going through what he was going through with what Allie Allison did to him when she blasted him. They totally, like, basically, you might as well say, put his ass into a super coma. That's what the infection did with whatever she blasted his ass with like this energy blast. They put him out while unconscious. They took his blood. Well, of course, Superman burns it. He's like, "Yeah, we ain't gonna have this shit. Yeah, we gotta burn this." And so, yeah, then getting back home, Kyle tells When they get back home, Kyle tells Sarah that she's wrong for blaming her mom for his affair. And I'm like, yeah, well, it is her fault. Ah! But after such, John Henry finally met his sister. He asked her about the John Henry of this world, get info about him. But then Bruno's man pulled up on him, basically, and snatched John Henry and his sister up. Well, technically not sister, but yeah, but snatched him up. And I was like, shit. So what's going on here? All right, see how this go down. Then the next scene, Lois asks John what happened to him, and he told her, "Can his dad hit him?" Yeah, and as they was pissed. So yeah, uh, and Lois, well, mind you, Clark wasn't there at the time, so. But yeah, but then afterwards, she was like, "Oh hell no!" So mind you, again, she's not all the way well, at all because yeah, she's going through her pains and shit with her, chemo treatments and all that. But yeah, but she said fuck that and just mothered up and just went over there, on some boss chick shit, like saying like, "Oh, you are not going to put your hands on my kids," kind of shit. I understand, but then again, at the same time, on the other side of the coin, I believe that she did that because she knew, and I recognize this too. It's like in the same syndrome that I've seen women do in my real time. That as a lot of us have, where we see women because they know of what kind of dude they got, especially too, they know if they got a dude that has, as they say, quote unquote, bodies on them, you know, dude that dude that got a body count on him, you know what I mean, of dudes that he didn't sent to the shadow realm because yeah, because she knows she got that kind of a pookie. By her knowing that she got that kind of a dude, or just that simp that were willing to just die for her, you know, or whatever the hell. It could be something that she calls, and she ain't gonna give a damn because later on, then she's gonna be back onto the damn carousel if she ain't already. But they get off on that, and therefore they know that they can just walk forth them like they own some super bad boss bitch shit until then when they really get checked. Then they'll call forth their dude who can come with the kind of firepower they want at their disposal. Is a whole a simp enforcer. Because they know they got that simp enforcer, therefore that's why they think they can act all super bad and shit. Because they know they can call a whole fleet of dudes and shit. It, they'll be at their back. They'll be at her beck and call. They'll do whatever the hell she want. So that's one of the reasons why. That's another reason why I believe she went up there to confront this man, Candace's dad. But in confronting them, though, he showed her his gun, basically telling her to back off and shit. And then she better leave. And talking jazzy to her too. I'm like, oh man. But yeah, the next scene, John Henry wakes up and Bruno Mannheim, as it shows it, it's true that he's the one that captured him because those are the same Bruno's Mannheim man, the same ones you'll see in the whole damn show. Um, yeah, so as he wakes up, John Henry wakes up and Bruno shows him the pictures of that he's been tracking him. And while going through the pictures, and he's explained to him about a little bit about what the John Henry of this earth was doing for him. And he got to the pictures, the end of the pictures, and seen that Bruno took a picture of his sister that he also captured, that she's strapped up somewhere with a bomb attached to her. And it was so fucked up is this technology that the John Henry of this earth built. So I'm like, damn. So John Henry had to think quick too, because he's there with Bruno and surrounded around Bruno's man and shit. I'm like, oh man. And Lana tells tells her that she's sorry for hitting her. Yeah, Clark comes home and and the boys tell him what Candace's dad did to John. And my boy was pissed too, as a father should. As a father should be. And he went. He was like, he left out the door while we were out the door. He was like, Clark. Lois was like, Clark, don't hurt. Don't. Oh, he's like, Superman ain't coming. It's gonna be me, Clark. Shit. So he went out to try to find this motherfucker after they told him to. Oh, he definitely was pissed too. After they told him that he pulled a gun on her and shit. Oh, yeah. But then again, she operated, she was the wrong one in that Lois. She operated a little backwards. Because what she should have probably did was, as a woman and as a true woman, in her femininity, her feminine nature, as a nurturing mother, she should have waited for Superman. She should have waited for Clark to show up before going out there, or just allowing him. Bitch, you don't even need to go out there with him. You just allow him to do it. He don't need you there. He'll handle it. You see, that's one of the things that a lot of brothers in the ministry been talking about, man. These are one of the things that a lot of people. These are things I've seen that what women do too is they're good in doing this, and causing a man to be led to his own demise, or for both men to kill each other, all over her. All because she won't be so loud and all that shit, instead of allowing man to settle things between man. Whereas, man can settle things, more peacefully between when it's just them two than with a woman there, because a woman, she's gonna blow up the situation more bigger than need be. And that's the exact same thing that Lois did. Oh, I thought my background music kicked in, but no, it didn't. So, yeah. But John Henry, he ended up escaping from Bruno's man when he called onto his armor for his armor to come. He quickly took out Bruno's man and shit. And dipped off. I don't think he. I don't think he took them out. He just grabbed his suit armor, allowed his suit armor to cause him to be able to escape from them, so he can go hurry up and rush to his sister and find where she's at. He wasn't trying to play no negotiation game with this motherfucker though. He's like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go find her, damn it. Henry finds his sister and defused the bomb. Then this motherfucker flew right back to Bruno in a flash. Boom. Snatched his ass right up real quick. I'm like, oh yeah, cause dude, I'm like, yeah, you deserve an ass beating for that, man. Yeah, after that, after doing evil shit like that, motherfucker, you can't be the kind of villain, shit that wants the crowd to muster up some sympathy and empathy for you, then for what you're going through, what you went through as a man to gain this business and shit. Now, when it's all on some shady shit anyway. Yeah, you get no empathy and sympathy for me. As a a viewer, an audience member. So yeah, we get to the next scene where we see Clark. Yep, he found Candace on not Candace, but he found Candace's dad in the diner eating. And yeah, then shit, they got heated. This dude thought, damn, he can be on some punking Clark shit. Nah, you ain't punking Clark. Clark never snatched his ass over real quick, Devin, and slammed his head on the damn counter. Threatened him and told him, damn, hey, you better not fuck around with my kids again like that ever again. You better not lay your hands on my kids again. You threatened my wife, damn, with a weapon too. My kids with a weapon, my family with a weapon. No, that shall not happen. I don't give a fuck if it's around other people and shit. And I would have told his ass, I would tear your ass apart. If you don't want motherfuckers to know truly who you are and shit. I don't know. I guess basically Clark I forgot if he told him to leave town or he just chose to leave town on his own. Basically leaving his daughter and shit out of fear. Leaving her behind. So it was no good for her to be around a shady ass, evil ass dad like that. There's no way. But yeah, but after he snatched up Bruno, after John Henry Iron snatched up Bruno tells him, "Hey man, to save his own skin, he tells him this. He threatens his family. He says, hey, I got bandits, they just real close to your family, man, in other areas. So better think twice before you try to kill me." So this motherfucker flies off. I would tell his ass, look here, if you touch my family, then you won't be having no legs. So try me. you fuck with my family ever again like that, what you did. He had his sister strapped with a bomb, boy. Like, damn, this nigga Bruno ain't playing. And Bruno, he's like a black crime boss that looks like, hey, he ain't playing no damn games. But yeah, but Lois told Candace that she can stay with them for a while at the house until till she finds her another place. And yeah, oh, wow, okay, mighty generous of you. But don't you think that decision never should be made? The final decision should be the father. The hell you doing mentioning that to her first? She ain't said that she running by Clark or nothing. She just said, "Oh, this was gonna happen," and and you're good until you find something better. Nah, I got to have a say. No, it's no I got to have a say. No, it's like I will have a say. Because I'm the father of them, I'm the head of this family. And my rules shall be respected. And on top of that, I'm Superman, that with the whole world on my fucking shoulders. My ruling shall be respected on what the fuck I allow in my damn house. And what the hell I will not allow in my house. Well, it was too cool, but because at the same time, because hey, the girl did need some help though. You know what I mean? The thing is, I'm like, hey, she don't have no other friends and shit, motherfucking girls that she can talk to that she can go live with. Yep, so that's true. Clark scared off her dad. This motherfucker left the whole county. Yeah, but also too, they made sure not to forget this for Clark and Lois to check Jordan's crazy ass on how he acted towards and how he disrespected his granddad on the highest level. Shit. So they checked him and told him, hey, you need to apologize to your granddad. And they told him, and you're going back to that damn barbershop too. I'm like this. Keep the hair or cut it, motherfucker. But it'll be wise for you to cut your shit. You know what I mean? To help disguise your damn self. Well, his granddad, after he made it with his granddad, his granddad said, hey, you know what? You ain't got to worry about the hair, man. Come on. We basically left the damn barbershop. He's like, hey, this outfit right here that I got for you, the outfit with the goggles, hey, you got that. You can wear that because it got some hood on it to where you can cover up your hair and shit. Well, I'm like, damn, man, this is. Well, you could have came with a better costume for him than that, man. I'm like, you got this boy looking a little goofy, man. I don't see how that boy, man, how he'll make his days be worth nothing but training, schooling, and training. That's what the hell I would do. Schooling and training. Me knowing my dad to be Superman, shit. Hey, I was trying to challenge my dad. Walk up to him, damn it, punch him in the gut so he can punch me back farther. Because he's stronger and more, more honed in with his powers, obviously. And so, and Jordan's baby beams ain't gonna be nowhere near as powerful as his dad's, of course. But damn it, you can at least still continue challenging them. And, look at that as training for him to get stronger. So, but anyway. So yeah. So afterwards, yep, into this, Lois, she decided to switch hospitals and go to Bruno's hospital so she can investigate. Like I said earlier, this girl, she need to sit her ass down. She ain't doing her health no good by getting involved in this shit. She should have just left the investigation up to her husband, Clark, who's also a reporter, a good investigative reporter. Well, she just sit back and get her damn rest. But they had to write that shit to where she just so damn hard-headed, stubborn as hell, refusing to listen to Clark or her father. So they want to keep showing that kind of shit in the shows, huh? But these women just act like they have such a hard time obeying the authority of man. Now this show would have skyrocketed to me though if she was a show that she respected their authority more instead of always challenging it. Well, why am I? Well, I'm on that. No, you need to sit your ass down. Because me and the boys, then we need you to get well. We need you to get better. And you're not gonna get better if you continue stressing if you keep stressing yourself out by doing the things you do. So but yeah. I was just serious, huh? Well, it's close to that time where I got this other endeavor. So okay. So yes, ladies and gents, brothers, the Hanma Force, we shall pick this up again next time. Starting off with episode 5. Yeah, this is a good point to stop. So, episode 5 and so on. So next time we're going to try to cover a little bit more than today. But I would like to thank you all for coming and listen to me, and enjoying this episode. Hopefully you guys have watched these 3 seasons of Superman and Lois. It's highly recommended. And come with your thoughts. What you think about it. How you believe, how you believe the show should have ran, and some certain things, you see there that they needed to correct, or any Easter eggs you have seen. So Yeah, lay it all out in the comment section for me, please. Thank you. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you will, please, to Ray Hanma Cash App. It's $ Ray Hanma. And yes, and also all those are forms of support. I take it all in support. And also support for your, present yourself, making yourself known in the chat. And thank you to those for that, for bravely making yourself known in the chat. So, one versus a million is Ray Hanma with the Hanma Force, the Hanma Force Geek Table. And we got more to cover too. There's more awesome things that we got to cover here in this force, man, because Brother Ray have seen some badass shit. Now, I do like, and I applaud them for what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. Is I finally was able to watch that, and I like that too. And that kind of touched me too for Rocket. That's why I'm salute to my boy Rocket, shouting Rocket, Rocket. So awesome. And also watch other shows such as the Record of Ragnarok, and anime, Japanese animation, which I believe it was totally flawless. It was awesome. I like the whole idea because I haven't thought of such an idea like that of how they chose to go about making it TV series. So, it's more down the pipeline, more for me to catch up with. So, as you will find that it's kind of difficult at times when you're trying to juggle between life stuff. So yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Peace.